Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for the month of April 2023. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. I'm going to take a second to remind everyone that these readings for the monthly are a bit predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. And also remember that this is a general reading, not a personal reading. All right, Spirit, what would you like Gemini to know about for the month of April? Ace of Wands, wow. Okay, that's quite the start there. Okay, so something new, something you're passionate about. Let's see, wow, that's a strong starting energy, Gemini. I like it. Okay, so Spirit, show me what's crossing this. What's crossing this Ace of Wands? Thank you. The Eight of Cups in reverse. You may have a new beginning with somebody from your past because the Eight of Cups speaks to walking away from something and for some reason you just weren't quite able to do so. We have the Hangman in the past, which tells me that you're looking at something extremely differently than you did before. It took a long time to kind of come to this decision or this information, but you've changed your perspective on something here in the past. Now, while this is happening is a Seven of Swords in the reverse. So there could have been some deception here. It could have been self-deception. It could have been deception on the other person's behalf. But I feel like that is either revealed or has been revealed. And that's why all this is happening. It could be deception, you know, in any area. This could have to do with work. It could be anything because this is your monthly reading. So it's not necessarily just love. Whatever this deception is has been discovered. And it, like I said, it could be self-deception. Let's see what's on your mind. So what's on your mind is the Page of Cups. Possibly an apology. Some of you may be wanting to apologize to someone or you're hoping that they will apologize. This can also indicate new love. So you may have a passionate new beginning with someone from your past because there is this walking back energy. Ten of Cups. Again, a fabulous card to have in your reading, and this is for the month. This is what's coming in, and that's contentment. Some of you may be either getting pregnant or may find out that somebody that you're involved with is pregnant. If you do, this is happy news because this is complete emotional happiness and contentment. So that's a great, it looks like you're going to have a good April. So let's see how you're showing up. How is Gemini showing up? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You're releasing something. You're letting something go. You're not as guarded. You're able to kind of let go of something. If you've had some financial problems, those are coming to an end. The energy coming towards you is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is someone that there's been a loss of stability for this person. It could be somebody, like I said, that you were in a connection with previously that ended. Let's see Spirit's advice. All right, we have the Sun in reverse. So Spirit's saying there's something here that is not seen. It's not completely in the open yet. And in your outcome, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so this is possibly a bit of impatience that's coming in, but it's things that you have kind of invested in that are not turning out exactly the way you thought. So bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Now, it is in reverse. This is underlying energy. So there's some stuck energy that's taking place. I'm also seeing this is the sign of Cancer for some of you guys, but there's stuck energy as an underlying energy. So we'll have to see what that's about. All right, so let's clarify this Ace of Wands. All right, we have the Lovers. So this is definitely about love or partnership. It could be a partnership. And we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So again, it's that letting go of something from the past so that this new beginning can emerge. It can happen. It's either partnership. Some of you might be leaving an organization to, you know, partner with someone else, or you may be going into a new job for some of you that you're really going to love. But for a lot of you, this has to do with love. Okay, so why is the Eight of Cups in the reverse? Nine of Swords reversed. You don't want to worry about something anymore. Something here is being alleviated. Something you were very worried about, very concerned about, is being alleviated. And it's either because somebody is coming back in your direction or you're moving back in their direction. In the past, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So there may have been an offer that was turned down. If this is financial, you may have either had to take some sort of a pay cut, or plans in the past here for sure just didn't work out the way you thought. You're looking at this very differently. I feel like some of you waited for a long time. I gotta sneeze. Phew. Excuse me. They say when you sneeze, it means somebody's coming to visit you. So, anyway, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you may have been waiting for a pay raise if this is work-related, or you may have been waiting for some money to come in, and that did not happen. It didn't turn out the way you thought. And so I think you're looking at things differently. Some of you may be returning to a job position or a job offer, perhaps, that was in the past, if this is work-related. But like I said, for most of you, I feel like this is love-related. And I'm seeing that you may have either turned someone down in the past, or they may have turned you down. But now there's a different view of this. So you're looking at it very differently. Let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. That may tell us a lot. If this is in love, I feel like you're coming together with somebody who is a soulmate. Oh, wow. So it's all happening because the Seven of Swords, and it's being clarified by the Seven of Swords, both in the reverse. So there's some sort of deception that has come out. There's definitely some sort of deception that has come out. Either, I'm going to pull another card on that. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. You may have made a really poor investment, either in a connection or in finances, and found out that it wasn't what you thought. Some of you may have gone in another direction with someone else. You may have been involved with somebody. You went in another direction, and it turned out that it was a bad investment. And you may be returning to someone here from your past. Why is the Page of Cups here on your mind? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Whether it's work or love, you may have gone in a different direction here, Gemini. You may have chosen someone else or something else. And now you may be returning with an apology. Or it could be that someone else is doing that in your life. But if I'm understanding it right, you're letting bygones be bygones. Let's see what April has for you. Spirit, show me April for Gemini. because I see you being very happy in April. Show me April for Gemini. Let's see what we've got. We have Temperance, sign of Sagittarius. There's that Ace of Wands again. Now that's at the center of your reading. We have Judgment. We have the Nine of Cups. Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, thank you, Spirit, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Ace of Cups reversed. We have the Six of Swords and the Page of Wands reversed. All right. So I see April being extremely happy for you. Like I said, some of you may be pregnant or you may have a child with this person, but I'm seeing healing happening. I'm seeing that you've becoming enlightened about something. And whatever this is, it took a long time to get there. This may be somebody that you were involved with in the past or a situation you were involved in the past, and you just are viewing it very differently now. And I do think that your emotions are definitely balancing out here, Gemini. There's an ascension of sorts that will occur in about the first week. Yeah, about the first week or so of April. Like in the very beginning of April. It could even be occurring now. And I'm also seeing that it's what leads to this passionate new beginning. For some of you, this has to do with sex. You're going to come together with this person. This is somebody that you're very attracted to. And you're going to come back together very passionately. But I'm seeing a reconciliation. I'm seeing it in several places. So this is someone from your past that you're having this passionate beginning with. You're letting bygones be bygones. I'm seeing this reconciliation happening in the first week, possibly beginning of the second week. And it is exactly what you are desiring and hoping for. You really do want this to happen. I see communication mid-month. There's some kind of communication about this reconciliation and how happy it makes you. This could be somebody that you've been married to in the past, or you may be wanting to bring this to a higher level of commitment, or they are. I see a discussion about marriage or a higher level of commitment. And this is someone who you really love and they love you as well. Yeah, there's just a lot of really strong, good energy. And I am seeing that whoever you're dealing with is very choosy, very picky. This is not somebody that just gives their love to anyone. Now, there is something here at the end of the month about an ending, but I don't think it's this situation. It could be. I do see an ending so that someone can move forward. And it might just be that you're moving forward from this ending in the past. With the Page of Wands in the reverse, this is indicating to me that there's something that is not being related. There's some kind of bad news here, but you're moving away from it. You're moving away from an ending. You're moving away from bad news. You may have to end something with someone else. If you if you decided that you were going to be involved with someone else, you chose someone else, and I can see that. And it could be the other person or, you know, the other situation. That's what's on your mind. Either you weren't chosen or you didn't choose this person or this situation if it's job related. And now I'm seeing, you know, somebody extending that olive branch and moving away from all that chaos, moving away from bad news and from an ending. But it might require another ending. And someone else is going to see that as bad news. So let's see how you're showing up. Why is the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, again, we have that stuck energy. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords reversed. We have the Chariot reversed and the Death card. So you're releasing a very painful ending, and there's a healing that's taking place. You may have felt betrayed by someone here in the past, but the worst of all of that is done. It's over. You've been stuck in this ending for quite some time, but I feel like it's all shifting. It's all beginning to change. And on the other side of that stagnant energy is a transformation. Let's see why the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. All right, we have the Empress reverse, sign of Libra, Taurus. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. King of Cups reversed. This would be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. We have the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So yeah, this is the person or the situation. It could be either, depending on how this is hitting for you. But this is somebody who in the past felt disrespected. If this is a divine couple, this would be the divine feminine. This person lacked clarity. There was a lack of communication between the two of you, and I feel like this person was very shut off. They have feelings, very genuine feelings, but they kind of closed those feelings off because there was no communication and there was no clarity. But this person does want success. They're feeling very stuck, though, and they're waiting for the divine timing. If it's a spiritual connection, they're waiting for divine timing in order for this success to come in. And if it's not a divine connection, then you're looking at somebody who is just waiting for the timing to be right. They have felt a lack of abundance for sure in this waiting energy. But there's no clarity. There's no clarity for them. But they're hoping for success. Why is the Sun here in reverse? Now, this is in Spirit's advice. We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy. That would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. And the Ten of Coins. Yeah, so Spirit's advice here, in a painful situation, to take action. If you want things to, you know, become everything that you want, there's a lack of clarity. And so Spirit is saying, take action. Take action, not only just action, but towards what you're passionate about. Because it's really going to give you everything that you're wanting, everything you could hope for. The Ten of Coins is the everything card. So if this is financial, you're being guided to, you know, take action here. Don't sit in your pain. Don't sit in the pain, even if it is painful. Don't sit in it. Now, there's also something to indicate some third-party energy for some of you. So be aware of that. That can create some pain, but you're to move in the direction that you feel the passion, because it's going to yield everything, and that's what you're not seeing yet, but it is coming. Like, you have the 10 of coins, you have the 10 of cups. So this is going to culminate in a very happy, successful, you know, if it's job related, it's going to bring you the money you want, and you're going to be happy doing whatever it is you're doing. If this is in love, which for most of you I think it is, this is saying basically that you're moving out of this pain. You're moving from pain, but take action. You have to take action, and that you're to move in the direction of your passion, the person that you're passionate towards. It's bossing up energy, and it's going to give you everything you want. Let's see why this 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. Clarify the outcome, please. Yeah, it's a decision. Okay, 2 of Swords, King of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. Ooh, so some of you have a choice to make between love and money. Some of you have a choice to make between love and money. You're impatient to make a decision, but there's a decision. I see a decision that needs to be made. For some of you, you might be in a previous connection of some sort, and I mentioned that over here. If that's the case, I see something ending so you can move towards what you want, but someone's going to see that as bad news. There's somebody here that either wants to bring a cup of love to you or you want to, but a decision has to be made. It looks to me as if a decision in the past has been a poor decision. Yeah, there's been a poor decision. So a decision has to be made. For some of you, it's to end something else so that you can move towards what it is that you love or who it is that you love. But I see you towards the end of this outcome here, questioning, are you making the right decision? And that's kind of holding you up. That's contrary to what Spirit's advice is. That's going to lead you to this stagnant energy. I feel like some of you may have to give someone bad news. You may have to end a commitment in order to move in the direction you want, or it could be the other person. You may be impatiently waiting for the other person to do this. If this is work-related, you know, you may be worried about ending a commitment at another workplace in order to move towards what you love, but you end up with a decision, or the other person may have a decision. All right, bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. You have choices here, Gemini. You have choices, and I feel like you're going to wind up at the end of the month with a decision to make. And either way, somebody's going to see that decision as bad news. If you're returning to someone from your past, it may require you to end something else. And the person you're currently with that you would have chosen, thinking the grass was greener, they're going to see it as bad news. Either way, you're going to be moving forward, but I see you in this indecisive energy towards the end of the month. And it's because I feel like you don't want to deliver bad news to somebody, or it could be you're waiting for them to make a decision. All right, I'm going to pull you an oracle card. But you have options here. And right now, you're kind of staying stuck because, you know, you have to make a decision. I feel like you just don't want to hurt someone. right, let's see what you got. It's the number 1 card. It says to walk the lonesome road. To walk the lonesome road. Let's read that. Foolish, they say, to walk this strange path. Loneliness will become your only companion, they say, as you take those first steps on the lonesome road to your own self. This is not adventure, no indulgence, no needless seeking. This is a pilgrimage of the soul, and the time you spend on the path you have chosen, which truly has chosen you, may make you weary, and there could be doubt, and there will be moments where your only companion is a voice inside your head. And that is the point. For when you hear that voice clearly for almost the first time, listen. Speak with it. See what you have been saying to yourself. And with each footstep, watch the words become more encouraging, loving, and filled with self-love. Interesting. Okay. I just don't think you're going to be lonesome for long. You may have been lonesome. You may have been waiting for this change. If you notice in this card, there's a butterfly here, and butterflies indicate change. Birds are generally messengers. You have messengers that have been going along with you this whole way, but there's change on the horizon for you. And I do feel that it's going to be good change. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You may be holding back, and it's because you don't want to make the wrong decision. So, move in the direction where your passion lies. All right, I do hope this has been helpful for you, Gemini. If you've resonated with this at all, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. Until I see you guys in your regular weekly readings, namaste.